Okay, here we go. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Today I have the privilege of interviewing White Pine County's clerk, Nichole Baldwin, who is going to be answering questions on how to vote in White Pine County, in which will be specific to White Pine County. So thank you, Nichole, for joining us this afternoon. I really appreciate it. If you want to introduce yourself and then get started on how do White Pine residents vote in White Pine County.
Thank you so much, Molly. It is an honor to be here to talk to you today, especially since you represent so many important issues about women, and I'm so happy to give you information about voting in White Pine County. So as you know, we are experiencing a hybrid election for the general. That means that voters are going to be mailed ballots. We're looking to have ours mailed October 8th. If you want to get a ballot the first go around without any problems, it's important that you are registered either in person in our office or online at registertovotenv.gov by October 16th. That's the close of the in-person and mail-in registration. You also would need to have registered at the DMV if you wanted to register that way by that date. That's October 16th. Starting October 17th, you can register to vote online only at registertovotenv.gov from the 17th through the 29th. Starting then, we're doing early voting. We're going to have early voting beginning Saturday the 17th here in our office. Our office is located in the county courthouse. That is at 801 Clark Street, suite number 4. It's the ground floor. We'll have lots of signage. We do want people to please wear a mask before they come into our building. That is a request from our local public health officer. And we can accommodate in-person voting for same-day registrants. You can register to vote during early voting and on election day and vote a provisional ballot and be considered a same-day registrant. To do that, you need to bring your Nevada driver's license with you and make sure you have a Nevada address on it in White Pine County, or a second proof of address for White Pine County. We will also allow ballot replacements to vote in person. Somebody wanting to do that needs to bring their paper ballot with them to exchange for a chance to vote in person, or be prepared to sign an affidavit acknowledging that voting twice is a crime and you promise not to do that. So it's just going to take a little bit longer to process in-person voting, but we're going to be fully prepared to do that during the early voting time frame from October 17th through the 30th. And we do plan on being open on Friday, Nevada Day, which is normally a holiday for the county, but we'll accommodate voters that day. And we will be at the Bristlecone Convention Center on November 3rd for Election Day. That is a larger venue, and that will allow us to accommodate the social distancing that we need to keep everybody safe during this COVID-19 time. So that is our usual polling place and vote center. People can go there to be a same-day registrant, or they can turn in their ballot, or they can vote in person as a ballot replacement, and we'll be happy to help anyone. The polling place is open on November 3rd from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And And if anyone has any questions at all, I am available by phone at 775-293-6509. That is my office number. And via email at wpclerk@whitepinecounty.nv.gov. I can answer any question about your registration status or what you need to do to vote.
Thank you. How do voters get the, if they wanted to do an absentee ballot?
So an absentee ballot, that would only be necessary if you're going to be away from your home address during voting time when ballots go out on October 8th, because we are mailing every active registered voter a ballot automatically to their address on file. But if you are going to be out of the area and you do want to request an absentee ballot, they just need to get a hold of my office through my phone number or my email, and we'll get them a form they can fill out, or if they just send me an email with the new address that they want us to mail their ballot to and indicate if it's just for this election or for all future elections, I could certainly do that as well.
Thank you. And how does White Pine County look for election workers? Are you guys, do you have enough, or are you looking for more volunteers?
We actually have a really good size of loyal election workers who come back every year, and I don't have a need for new election workers. However, I am collecting names for new people because I do like to mix it up and keep it fresh, so people can use my contact information and let me know if they're interested in becoming an election worker.
Okay, thank you. And then what can White Pine County residents look for on their ballot? What specifically will be on their ballot?
Yes, so this is a very popular general election, not only because it's our presidential election on a national level, but we also have some important state and local races. Our statewide race includes our representative in Congress for District 4. We have District 19 senator, including 3 local commission races. One of them is contested on the general election ballot, and that is County Commission seat number 2. Our incumbent Commissioner Shane Bybee has been challenged by George Chachis. And we have 3 contested local races on some nonpartisan boards. I've got a contested race on the hospital district seat number 3, as well as seat number 5. And the school board seat number D has a contested race as well.
All right, so your ballot is going to look healthy then when it comes to different races then. Very good. Well, thank you. I think if that's all the questions that I have, for you, and I would hope that if you would like to share where this information can be found, it can be found on the Nevada Commission for Women's Facebook page, as well as the Nevada Women's Suffrage Celebration Facebook page as well. And it's videotaped, so it will be streaming on there. But if there's anything else that you feel as though you might have missed, please feel free. Or do you think it's all covered?
I think we did cover all of it. I just did want to throw my county website out, is whitepinecounty.net, and I will have, there should be updated election information on there, and it will be updated as it changes. And I appreciate your time today.
Well, no, thank you. And for all of those who are viewing, we encourage you to register to vote, and then most definitely show up to vote. Like Nichole mentioned, it is a very big voting year this year, and it is also celebrating the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 19th Amendment. So we would like to recognize that, as tomorrow is August 26, 2020, which is the 100th anniversary to the day. So congratulations, Nichole, on your position as well. You represent women very well, so I appreciate that. And again, thank you for your time. If there's anything that we can help you with getting the information out, please let us know.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate what you're doing for women. And I really do encourage everyone to get out and vote. You don't have a voice unless you get out and use it. The right to vote is a privilege. So everybody should definitely use that voice.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and stop the live stream on Facebook. But Nichole, if you will hold on to the line for just 1 second.